Hey folks, welcome to another episode of Following Sun Outdoors TV. We out here on Lake Moultrie again, Santee. It's overcast, it's cold, and the fish ain't biting.
They're not biting at all, people. I'm gonna tell you, it's been a rough morning. The water's cold, we got an overcast sky, wind blowing out the east, and when it blows out the east, they bite the least. That is the truth. We're gonna try them though. But we're gonna give it all we got. We're gonna try to catch a few bass here and a few crappie, so hang on. We're gonna see what we can do.
The Berkeley Electric Cooperative brings you Father and Son Outdoors TV, presented by Rockport Rattler, the Rattlin' Jighead.
I have a father that's now across the ocean, standing forthright with his blood and his devotion, fighting for his country on the land, air, and sea. He would gladly give his last breath for his friends and family. He's my father.
I got a little bass on right now. Come on here, old boy. Nice bass. Caught him on the slider. Nice bass. Nice bass, nice bass.
About 2 pounds?
Yeah. 2.5, something like that. Pretty thick. Pretty fish.
A good one.
Yeah. All right, guys, hang on. We're fixing to get on them now. Fixing to pick up. Nice fish. Going back. Where was he?
Bye-bye. Gone.
Back there. It's a large mouth.
Another bass.
Look at him lipping. Good one, too. That's a good fish right there.
You a good net man without a net.
That's all right. I can get them any way you hang them. I'll get them. Nice fish. Wintertime bass. Wintertime bass. Here you hold him.
Pretty fish.
Guys, what we do with these fish, I usually lay them all out on the board here, let the water drain off of them a little bit. Lay them out. The ones I'm gonna fry, just salt them up and pepper them up. I'll show you about how I do it. Everybody's got their own way of doing stuff. Like I say, everybody's got their own way of doing it. I don't have no set way. I ain't Emerald. I'll do what I think make it taste the best for me. I ain't had nobody yet say they wasn't no good or turn them down, so must be something right. I put a lot of salt on them. The reason I do that is when you go to cook them, half of it get blowed off of them anyhow. I just do one side, and that's all I do to them. And then I just kind of mix them up a little bit right there. Let them drain a little more. Then put the meal on them and go. All I'm using right here is some Adaloo yellow cornmeal. That's it. Self-rising yellow cornmeal. Plain cornmeal. That's just old-time fish frying stuff that I grew up on. I love it. I don't care. You know, a lot of people have seafood butter mix and flour mixed in it and all, you know, and that's fine. It's whatever you like, whatever you grew up with. This is what we grew up with down here on Santee. So. All right, guys, all I do is use a plain paper bag right there. That's all I do from the grocery store. I put the fillets in it. Try to shake as much water off of them as I can. Put them in there. You put a good many in there at one time. This is about how everybody's grandfather done it right here. and he's ready for the grease. He's covered on both sides about as thorough as you can get him. Hey, all right, let's go put them in the grease, guys. That's all you do is cornmeal them up, salt and pepper, and put them in the grease. If you cook it in a pot like this right here, eventually the grease is gonna get burned up, full of stuff and all. It tastes bad and get rank. Put onion in it to keep your grease from burning. Drop it in there just like that right there. That'll keep that grease from burning every time. Go. That onion cook apart, and you won't hardly ever have no burnt grease. Y'all stay tuned. More Father and Son Outdoors. It's going to get better and better. We'll get real hungry here directly, so stay tuned.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
His patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Because we're a cooperative, one of our biggest concerns is making sure our members' homes are as energy efficient as possible. That's why we offer the Home Advantage Loan Program. Home Advantage is a low-interest loan program where we come into a member's home and figure out the improvements they need to make to see the biggest change in their home's comfort. Some of the things that we improve upon are heating and air, weatherization, and improvement of insulation.
You have a more comfortable house, it holds its temperature better. We're extremely pleased with the process and the results that we got with Berkeley Electric Co-op.
For all your tackle and live bait needs, visit Bell's Marina and Campground in Utah Springs. Come and enjoy the finest home cooking on the Santee Cooper Lakes. Rent the clubhouse at Bell's Marina for up to 18 people or cozy hotel-style rooms. RV and campsites are available and protected deep water access. Come see Gary and his friendly staff at Bell's Marina and Campground in Utah Springs.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
His patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
That means you might not be home as much. But whether you're here, or even here, Home Telecom will help you manage your home and keep it safe and secure with Home Smart Control. Lights, locks, thermostats, appliances, even cameras. So you don't have to worry when you're away. That's what we like to call automation. Visit homesc.com for this limited time offer. Live life ahead with Home Smart by Home Telecom.
Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie in Santee Cooper Country cover 171,000 acres of water with 525 miles of shoreline and a 7-mile diversion canal that connects the lakes. From the confluence of the Congaree and Wateree rivers, it is 162 miles to Charleston Harbor. The lakes are not landlocked. The Panopolis Lock is 75 feet high and moves boats down to and up from the Cooper River. The lakes hold 8 state and 1 world fishing record for a 58-pound channel catfish. Santee Cooper Country is a 5-county region, including Berkeley, Calhoun, Clarendon, Orangeburg, and Sumter that surround the lakes. Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie offer 44 marinas and campgrounds and are home to activities to fit every personality, including fishing, boating, canoeing, kayaking, camping, bird watching, hiking, biking, and golf. For more information and to plan your next adventure, please visit Santee Cooper Country.
I'll tell you, we've had a lot of rain. We've been getting rain here in the Carolinas for the last 2 months. The lake's high, muddy, running. But the only way I've been able to catch them is using live bait. But the thing about the live bait is you got to have a rockport rattler with the minnow. Digging the grass or trees, logs or whatever. I just fixed to put this pole up right here in my game room here. A friend of mine, Mike Parrott, this was his last pole he ever rigged up. We fished in Florida last year. You see, I was having to get it down and look at it this morning. Tied with a rockport rattler and slime line. And I'll get to hang it up on the wall with some of my other people, that's family members and stuff that's passed away and friends. So I miss him a lot. But hey, check out the rockport rattlers. He loved them. I love them. Y'all love them. Use them. You'll love them too.
Rattler catch everything, huh?
Mud fish. Bullfins and where you from, I guess.
Trash, weird. We're Louisiana boy, we
I don't know about that. None that I missed.
You go lick it?
Lick it.
Oh, why do you put your fingers in his mouth and lick it?
Santee mudfish. You want him, I know you love him.
Goody, goody. Feels like another bass. See it. Woo. See it. Play it around a little bit. Look at it. Look at it.
Ooh, that's a big one. That's a mudfish.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Lift that one, Whitey.
That's a mudfish, that partner.
Rattler.
I'll do it with a cutter before you get.
Yours is a little bigger than mine. There you go. Good release. Well, we tied on the mudfish, Whitey.
Hey guys, everybody want to know how you know how hot it is. Well, I'm watching it boil. You know, if you cook fish a lot, you don't know what it's hot enough. I don't do nothing but move them around very easy in that pan. When they get done, they'll float to the top. They'll tell you when they're done. It don't take very long. Guys, you see pouring down rain. That's about the 4th or 5th day in a row. That's why we sit around here and cook and eat on these days. There'll be better days to get on the water. Ain't gonna need to freeze and get cold again. Y'all see these fish are floating right there? That means they about done. You see them floating around like that right there. Getting like little corks floating. They're ready. Right there, guys, that's what we do it for right there. That's the reward of it right there. Santee fish right there, some of the best eating in the country. Come on here, man. How about that? That's all right there. Tastes good. What you think? Bite into it and tell me what you think. That's good. Good and salty too. There's nothing wrong with that. That way you eat these things hot right out the grease. Better off on the riverbank if you can eat them. And you drink whatever you want to drink with them. You know what I mean? Hey guys, you can't eat no fried fish in the Carolinas without yellow grits and stewed tomatoes. That's just an old-timey way we cook them around here. Love that old stuff. Them yellow grits right there. They've been cooking about an hour now. They're getting cooked down pretty good. It ain't all over the country to eat like this here, but we do around here in the Carolinas. And also got stewed tomatoes to put on there. So, hey. Hey, Charlie Brewer sliders, that's the only thing I'm gonna jig these trees with, fish with 99% of the time. If you hadn't tried Charlie Brewer sliders, you need to try it. They'll catch bass, crappie, brim, anything you throw at them. As far as vertical fishing, these blackfish like this on these trees, I ain't found nothing no better than the 1-inch slider, the 1.5-inch slider, or the split tail grub they got. Do not leave the bank without a tackle box full of sliders if you want to be successful on the water. Driftmaster rod holders, made in America by Americans. Whether you're tournament fishing, spider rigging, longline trolling, catfishing, or striper fishing, try them. They're the best in the country. Check them out at driftmaster.com or either your local retail dealer.
For all your tackle and live bait needs, visit Bell's Marina and Campground in Utah Springs. Come and enjoy the finest home cooking on the Santee Cooper Lakes. Rent the clubhouse at Bell's Marina for up to 18 people or cozy hotel-style rooms. RV and campsites are available and protected deep water access. Come see Gary and his friendly staff at Bell's Marina and Campground in Utah Springs.
Hey everyone, I'm Ross. This is Chuck. We're with RCM Maritime Training School. We're out here on Lake Moultrie today with Captain Joe. Yeah guys, 80,000 acre lake, and the most important thing to remember is to always wear your life jacket. So that's your boater safety tip from RCM Maritime.
Hey guys, I want to talk with you about a new product we got here this year on Father and Son TV. It's Fish Funk. This is a gel that you can spray on live bait, squeeze it out on artificial bait or live bait, and this is the spray. Fish Funk spray. You can spray it on your artificial bait or live bait. I tell you, we used this thing for the first time in South Florida last week. We had a cold front come through. If anybody's ever fished Florida, you know when the cold front hits, it kills the bite. And I mean, it was tough fishing. So we pulled this stuff out, started spraying on the baits, and we had probably 15 boats around us fishing. And hey, we were catching way more fish than them guys were. So if you hadn't tried any artificial lure stuff, you know, try the Fish Funk. It's the best I've ever seen. Tech batteries. If you got a duck boat, a duck blind, or running a charter boat, or either just pleasure fishing, this is the battery for the boat right here. I ain't found nothing else, no better, no lighter, or nothing else. So they light. Tell your wife to buy you a couple of these for Christmas. They got a 5-year warranty.
What I like about that system, you can check the battery life and the...
Hey guys, this battery right here, this Militech battery is equipped with a button here. You can mash that button. It'll show you how many volts is in that battery. It's 13.4 amps right there. Or volts, however you want to say that, and it cuts off. This battery just come out the box brand new and it's 93% full. It's been shipped. Nothing on the market like this. Check out Militech batteries. Hey guys, welcome back to the show. We're here at Outlaw Rod and Gun Club cooking up some of these fish we caught on Santee. Mustard filleted crappie. Hold on that. All you do is put them fillets after you salt and pepper them. Put them down in that mustard and mix them up good. Put a lot of mustard now. I don't care. You know, too much ain't gonna hurt you. Too little, you can't taste it. Let them sit for about 30 minutes, then you'll be all right. I'll show you what to put on them. Don't put a little bit of cornmeal and a lot of flour. All I do is put a little flour, half flour, self-rising, and white cornmeal. Very little white cornmeal, not a whole lot of it. Mostly flour, mustard, salt, and pepper. Put them in the bag. Shake them up just like you do with the cornmeal. You got to follow with me. Come on, quit eating. Get the grease hot and they'll be ready to go. Cook them the same way you do ones with the cornmeal. Coat them down good with mustard. Have a little twang to them when you take them out. I like them myself. Something a little different. Something a little different. All right, guys, we're taking them out. These mustard bases already starting to float, so we're bringing them out. They look a lot different than cornmeal fish. We'll show you a comparison of it in just a second. I like it when they float. When they float, you know they're doing it. The good thing about living outdoors, hunting outdoors, fishing, and you can cook stuff all kind of ways. When we go grocery shopping, we usually go fishing. There they are. Been grocery shopping on Santee. You guys, help clean your grease up a little bit. I always like to cook my potatoes last. That'll help clean that grease up a lot. Hey guys, when the potatoes starting to float just like the fish, they're getting close. They're getting close. And what I like about these here, you can put salt and pepper on them, or any other kind of seasoning that you like. I mean, you know, whether it's Old Bay or some kind of steak seasoning or garlic stuff or whatever. So you put anything you want on them, you know, to kind of give them a little kick. All right, guys, the potatoes are done. We're getting them out now. The one you kept that grease from burning. It's a Jim Reedy special. Zoom in right here, cameraman. Let's show folks the difference in the texture of them. Cornmeal, mustard base, a little bit of cornmeal and flour. Which one you like the best? You like the mustard base best? I do too. I really do. I really do. I like that. I like that. I ain't gonna throw none of them out.
Ain't nobody gonna throw none of them out.
No. Good stuff right there, guys. Good stuff. You beat that. All right, guys. Potatoes done. All I usually do, I put a little Old Bay on them a little bit. Kind of spice them up. Salt and pepper. Same thing we do. Well, everything else we eat, salt and pepper. They say it's bad for your health, but I don't know. You ain't live forever, no, I don't guess. There they are. Come get them, boys. All right, here's the yellow grits right here. Right now. Now the tomatoes. There you go. Now fish. Yeah. All right, there it is. Yellow grits and tomatoes, fried potatoes with some Old Bay and hot sauce on them, and fried crappie. Ain't bad for a little day's work. It is hot too.
What you think, Matt?
Well, yellow grits, I tell you, I like yellow grits. I don't care what nobody says. I do too. I like yellow grits. Hey guys, I'll talk with you a little bit about the Militech batteries. This little headlamp they got here, the brightest headlamp I've ever had on my head. Lasts for hours and hours. I mean, long time. And to run this big light across the front of this duck boat right here, Militech batteries, is the only battery I found that will run this thing. I can run about 3 or 4 weeks, night and day, without it ever going dead. So if you hadn't tried Militech batteries, check them out.
Here they come, here they come.
means you might not be home as much. But whether you're here, or even here, Home Telecom will help you manage your home and keep it safe and secure with Home Smart Control. Lights, locks, thermostats, appliances, even cameras, so you don't have to worry when you're away. That's what we like to call automation. Visit homesc.com for this limited time offer. Live life ahead with Home Smart by Home Telecom.
Like a bass. A bass. I promise you it is. Look, baby. Come on. On the rattler again. They just don't want that regular minnow, do they?
They don't want them regular minnow. See what you got. Don't lose him.
I just want to see him.
Don't lose him. I want to get my hands on him. I want to see him. Another bass.
See him?
Another bass. Yeah, I seen him. Pull up. Right now.
You're a good net man, lady. That's what Matt said.
That's all right. I don't care what he says. I've been dipping them for 50 years. How long you been doing it? Hey guys, we started off trying to catch a few crappie on these Rockport rattlers and slime line today, but it looks more like a bass show. We're catching a lot of bass. We done had some to break the line, some to get off, but that's a good sized bass for the winter pound bass.
Yeah. And they're keying on that Rockport rattler.
Yep. It's a good 2.5 pound one right there.
Yeah, we got 2 rods out with just minnows, and then
Yep. Rockport rattlers outfished everything, which y'all know it will every time. Every time.
That's a good one.
All right, let's put him back in and get bigger. Let the FLW come get him.
You think that's a crappie?
Nope.
Might be another big bass.
What is these? Ain't no crappie though. I don't want to lose him though.
Might be a big cat. God, another nice bass.
Sit up there like that. I helped you out.
That's what I'm saying. You want me to get him?
I helped you out. Helped you out. You gonna make it, old man?
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Rockport rattler and a plain minnow.
There you go.
If I don't get throwed out the boat, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on here.
I'm telling you, it's been slow this morning.
Oh, it's been awful slow, man. We got an east wind coming in, got a rainstorm coming. The water's halfway muddy. It ain't the best in the world, but we catching a few fish. We ain't caught no crappie yet this morning. We caught some bass and mudfish.
Trophy.
Hey, it is what it is, but another Rockport rattler. When the chips are down, boys, you better use these rattlers because that's the only thing that catch fish in these conditions that I've ever used. So check it out.
And what was that, buddy? That was
quarter
ounce.
Quarter ounce Rockport rattler with a #1 hook. #2 hook, I'm sorry.
Pretty
How long is it? Yep. Yes, sir. Let's put him back and do another. Hey guys, let me tell you, you know yourself. Anybody tells you they catch fish all the time, that's a lie, guys. I'm gonna tell you, I live down here on this lake, and you guys down here, today's been a tough day, but we did catch fish. We did catch some bass, a couple little mudfish, no crappie. So that tells me there's something going on. There's some front or something going on.
Yep.
But a lot of fresh water, man. Fresh water here, and you got 65 miles of this lake. When you get down here at the lower end like we are, it's where all of it ends up right here. But
that water temperature, I mean, this temperature in the air has dropped 10 degrees.
Oh, great Lord, we were fishing a t-shirt earlier today. Now we have pullovers.
Yep.
But anyway, anybody tell you they catch them all the time, that's bull. Don't you believe that? But Rockport rattler puts some fish in the boat, as always. It's always, I don't care if the chips are down, that's what I go to. And, you know, so y'all try that out. Rockport Rattler.